Hey there, guys. What is going on? Be here. And I am hanging out in these tunnels that Rue has built, and they are awesome. They are really cool. I really feel like I'm underneath some sort of weird futuristic city. You know what they make me think of? And this is only probably a small percentage of my viewers. I'm a big fan of Doctor Who. One of my favorite television shows. Absolutely love it. There's one episode, season 3 or 4, I'm guessing, of sort of this, the rebooted, the new series. I haven't watched the old ones. But there's an episode where they're underneath, I think, New York City or something. But there's all these tunnels that cars are going through, and I can't help but get that vibe here. But I'm over here in the future city, and I'm out, coming out of these tunnels, way over in the northeast end of our area. So if we look at the map, I think the spawn thing is around here. So this northeast area, you can see this incredibly massive tower. I mean, seriously, this is... This thing is huge. It's like hard to get to the top of it. For us people who don't fly very goods. But anyway, this thing is apparently causing quite a bit of lag. Well, I came over here wanted to look at it because it is an incredible build. And you can actually rent a room in this place. I'm not exactly sure how it works. There's been a lot of talk about it on the Discord. People are renting rooms and decorating them. What I wanted to briefly mention at the start of this episode is if you have a teleporter in this area, apparently teleporters are big lag concerns. They're animated non-stop. They cause a bit of a ruckus. So if you have a teleporter in this area, we are going to be getting rid of most of the teleporters pretty soon. The idea with this area is to try and limit the lag as much as possible so we can have as many builds as possible. And teleporters are a big issue. So I just want to let people know, if you have a teleporter in this area, please, you know, be ready to part with it in the very near future. It's running pretty well right now. It's because I'm the only person on the server. If you're the only person on the server, it runs pretty well. It's when you have multiple people that it becomes an issue. This place looks just incredible, though. I think this is Steampunk Dino's build. I apologize if that's not who built it. Whoever did it, it's an incredible job. If you have a teleporter in this area, just please be ready and aware that it'll probably be disappearing. But that's okay, because we have tunnels going all over the place and whatnot. And yeah. So that's that. We're going to try and limit the amount of teleporters in this area. If we can end up with only one, that would be pretty incredible. If we could end up with only the one teleporter to this area, that would be a pretty wild goal. But anyway, this build has popped up right in the middle of town. This is where you come in, the little space port that I set up. Somebody has built a massive sand thing here. I'm not sure whose build this is, but it is pretty neat looking and relatively huge. It's got some really interesting shapes. I'm really digging sort of the lines and stuff from it, but it looks pretty cool. It has a sign somewhere. I saw WIP, work in progress, Grand Central Terminal. So that should be interesting to watch the progress on this giant build. Anywho, we're over here working on what we were working on the last time, which is this little, you know what, this would be awesome if we had some of these guys wandering around it. Can I make that work? If I tame them, I don't know. Maybe it would be cool to have them hanging around, but I don't know. Pets are so weird in this game. This is what we were working on last time, which I really like. You guys seem to think it's pretty cool. A lot of people were commenting, like, things about filling up the space. I was talking about this area and sort of how there's a lot of empty space in it, and it would be cool to sort of start filling up that empty space with, like, littler builds, you know, not giant buildings or anything, but just like tiny little things to make the area more interesting. So if you feel like building any of those, please go ahead. You know, as long as there's still room to build and whatnot. I also kind of like the creativity of if, you know, you build something and then someone, you know, wants to build something next to it. I don't know. I've lost my mind. I don't have a ton of time to record today. I'm going kayaking in a few hours, which should be interesting. It is currently positive 4 degrees Celsius outside, which for you non-Celsius people is pretty cold. Pretty cold. Apparently kayaking is still on. So that should be really cold. But anyway, I want to finish this guy today and possibly get some work done on the castle. Which would be really, really cool to get both those things done. So the first thing I want to do is actually get a roof on this place. What I was thinking about, I think I talked about it last time, was getting a ring around this top section as opposed to making it solid sort of glass. I think I might put a ring on the top and make the roof a little bit more flatter than I was previously planning to. So instead of having a dome shape like that, I think it might be cool to have a bit more of a flat design. And if you're worried about that, don't worry, because I have a plan. And nothing bad happens when a person says they have a plan, right? That's just science fiction 101. Guys, just so you know, if this recording sounds a little bit different or something, I'm actually trying out a new recording technique that should, in theory, make my life a little bit easier. Typically, I've been recording and editing and everything on the same computer, which actually slows you down really drastically because it takes a really long time for stuff to render. So now I'm not doing that. I'm actually recording this on the one that I play games on, and then I'll edit and stuff on the other computer. I don't know. In theory, it should make me a little bit more efficient, but we'll see. Anywho, this is what I came up with. I kind of wanted this band. Excuse me. I wanted this band across. I wanted that white side going down so it mirrored the bottom, so you had that white and white. Do not want this orange line anywhere in the build, which is unfortunate because I can't really get rid of it. Like, I'd have to do something like this to hide it. Oh, those are white? Is there a gray slab? There's a gray slab in this set, isn't there? I thought for sure there. How did I get... There's a gray slab in this set somewhere. See, that's so thick now, though. Oh, these blocks. They're so nice. Why did they have to ruin them with this orange line? Ugh. Okay. You know what? It looks fine. It looks alright. Anyway, this is what I was thinking with the top. You can see instead of being super domed, it sort of is kind of flattened. It's a little bit more short, a little bit more stout. But it still has sort of that arch, which I like, and then I put these little things on the side to make it look like it was being supported a little bit more. I quite like it. On the inside, it looks pretty good as well. Looks pretty good. Obviously, we need to do lighting in here, but I think this looks really nice. Once we get some leaves and things, I think it'll look a lot better. But, yeah, it's pretty good, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the roof. Sorry, now I'm just wishing that that orange line wasn't on the outside. We've got them on the inside here. I mean, we could flip them around so the orange is on the inside, but I don't really want it on the inside either, you know what I mean? It'll look really awkward as a slab, too, which is sucky. I mean, we'll leave it on the outside. I'm not super happy with that. I mean, we could just... could spin these ones around. I mean, that doesn't look terrible. I kind of wish it didn't have this orange line at all, you know what I mean? I mean, that does look more sort of better and uniform now, but that's gonna drive me just straight bananas. That's gray on the inside now. I guess we've got that. Anywho, I'll probably switch. None of the rest of those are visible anyway. It's just that side. Okay. So let's move on past this. I'm going to do some leafery. I'm going to do some lighting. We'll probably go really basic with the lighting. I think they probably wouldn't use displayed torches, would they? If anything, they'd probably use the Architect stuff. Yeah, you know what? I was going to use torches, but we rarely use the Arctic lamps, and this is sort of the perfect build style to use Architect stuff. So we're going to go and grab some arc stones. I guess I'll go grab some arc stones. We'll use arc light in here. Yeah, and then we'll, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this cave. I kind of want to keep it semi-natural, but try and make it... You know what? I have a really cool idea for it that I'll try and get together a little mock-up for you guys. Leaves have been placed. Went a little bit more freestyle, I guess. A lot of leaves on the ground. I sort of wanted to... I don't particularly like where it's at right now. It feels like if this was an indoor garden, which, you know, it is, and it's, you know, sort of this futuristic thing, it feels like it probably would be more... Someone took my bed. No, I have it in my inventory. Okay, never mind. It feels like it'd be really groomed. And I've made this one kind of wild. You know, we got grass everywhere. We've got these leaves falling. And, yeah, it sort of feels not in theme. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like if you have sort of a terrarium or something in the future, it'd be very, like, well-groomed and manicured and stuff. So, I may, like, take out the grass and some of the extraneous leaves. I don't know. I kind of like how they, like, fill space, though, you know what I mean? Maybe if I just remove a couple, like, even just that, like, it looks a lot better already. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, down here, I sort of had this idea of doing sort of this sunken little cove and, like, stalactites and maybe some bedrock and stuff. Which I think might be kind of cool. I was picturing sort of almost a spa type, like a... I guess they have these in the game if you go down to the stalactite layer. You have those little, like, pockets of water, and it's really, like, pretty and stuff. That's sort of what I want to do in here. I have to go grab some blocks for it. And then, yeah, I want to put, like, a hard window here. I thought this was a little bit more see-through. Maybe... You know what I want to try? If I... light up back here. Is it like a lot? Is it like weird and white because it's dark behind it? Is that what the issue was? Yeah, I guess. It doesn't look great though. That's really like muddy. But what I was thinking is back there, making it look like all poisonous and weird. Like making it kind of, maybe adding some corrupted blocks, something like that. But now that I'm like seeing this glass, you kind of can't see through it. So I don't know if that's really even worth it. Oh no, I want it to be on the other side of, can I rotate it like that? Yeah, so that'll be like the roof height. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was thinking, is kind of like having this weird, like, little getaway, and you can come in here and, you know, take a nice little, like, hot spring bath sort of vibe, and then you could sort of see the world beyond your little terrarium. Either way, I do want to finish up this little area. I think it'll look really nice and cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna get to work on her. Cool, cool, cool. Liking this a lot more without all the leaves. Not sure about the grass. I've been sort of adding more lights. I do like that the arc lights give it sort of a fake vibe. I do quite like that. Anyway, down here, I finished off the roof. You can see there's still random sort of blocks left over. I was You know, I don't know if I want to replace all of the canyon blocks, because I do kind of want to leave it, you know, feeling like it is still in a canyon, you know? I don't know. I should replace them all, but this is where we're at. I think it looks really good. Excuse me. Excuse me. What are you... Where's he spawning? But yeah, that's basically this project, I think, more or less finished, which is pretty cool. This took not too much time at all. You can see there's still a few blocks to replace, but yeah, I actually really like it. I think it's pretty cool. It's a bit different, you know? It's not really what I imagined being here when I first started this build, but like I really like it. You know what I mean? It's like not what I pictured, but now I'm kind of like into it. Where is... I want to put some more of the Adobe bricks in. It's such a nice block. Yeah, I think this is really neat. So I guess the idea, normally you'd be coming from sort of the tunnel here, which I'll probably start digging. I have to go figure out which Y coordinate Rue's tunnels are on, but yeah, I think it's pretty neat. You kind of got this area. You can come, you know, have a soak. Or if you're, you know, maybe want to be a little bit more private, you can come back here, get the underground layout. You know, chill in the mineral water. The nice hot spring mineral water. I completely forgot this wall. Yeah. I really dig it. So I guess we'll call it on this project. I'll finish up those walls, but otherwise we just have to connect to the tunnel. And this is a little terrarium biodome thing. My frames are really dropping when I look that way. What is going on? Oof. That really took a hit. Did somebody log on? Slash who? It's still just me. Okay. Now I'm seeing it. It was running fine for a while. Now I see what people are talking about with the lag in this area. Yeah, that's kind of cool, I think. Just a little build to fill up some space. Anyway, we're going to jump out of this future area. I want to go check on my castle. Just, you know, haven't been over there for a while. Just need a change of scenery, you know? Here we are. This is what I was working on in the episodes prior to when I started over at the terrarium. And it looks really good. I took a little bit of a break to get some fresh eyes. It is looking really, really good, I think. I think somebody changed the ceiling. Wait a minute. Did somebody come over here and... I don't remember doing this to the ceiling. Interesting. Okay. I don't remember doing that. Did somebody... I think somebody might have changed up my build on me. I don't remember doing this to the ceiling, which is interesting. Anyway, this is the big PvP arena. You guys all know it. I think next episode I'm going to be working over here. Take a little bit of a break from the future city. But yeah, I thought this would be a good place to sort of sign out. I want to get a bunch of work done next episode inside of this place. I want to get most of this great hall done. We've been sort of doing it in tiny chunks, and I want to sort of finish it up and sort of... Well, I'm hoping next weekend maybe to actually... get a bunch of people on the server and play this PvP arena. So I kind of want this to be finished for that. So next episode, I'm hoping to really just get this done, which will be a lot of work, but I think it'll be worth it. It'll be pretty fun, and then we can actually enjoy some PvP, which I know we could do anyway, but I just want to finish my project, you know? So, yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of those comments down below. Subscribe for more, all that jazz. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao!